Hi, it's Wendy, and welcome to my studio. Today I am working, continuously working on my stencils. And this is a project that I do fairly regularly, not as often as I do the larger paintings, but when I get to kind of a slow point in my process, I'm not just sure about the paintings. Are they done? Is this enough? Um, a lot of times they really need to percolate, and if I give it time, then I get to see things that I just don't catch when I'm going so fast. So it's really about pacing, about uh, the movement. And so I'm just giving these a rest for a bit, and then I go to the table and I work on some smaller pieces. So right now I'm working on some stencil pieces that I've used the stencils in the past. And I mean, there's a very long tradition of working with stencils. Uh, and I'm just continuing that. So let's get to work here. I'll get my paints. I put a couple of coats on yesterday. I had some multicolor coating, and then my Payne's Gray, my go-to darker color. I mean, I could use a little olive green today. Some warms, some cools, a little bit of white to move the paint across the surface of the paper. Now I'm looking at these, and I really like the silhouettes. You know, the dark makes them look so much more like cutouts. But I think the backgrounds have to get bumped up a bit. So let's start with the actual cutout, which I have drying over here. The other thing I like about stencils is the economy of the stencil, because you can use both the cutout and actually the part that has been cut out. I love it when they start to look so colorful. Okay, so I want the cutouts right now, which are here. Here's one I'm going to work on that side. Oh, got another Venus here. All right, well, this is the one I've been working with, and this one. And I'm missing one. Always happens. Of course, it's a small one, so, and I have a figure ground problem here with so many splotches and colors and variations. Okay, well, it's not in the immediate vicinity, so I'll have to leave that. I'll have to work just with the negative space. Okay. So to start, the push pins that I use to get this flowing, maybe I'll do the garden effect with my greens. Green's such an interesting color to work with. Shake that paint down to the tip. Come on. All right. A little bit here, a little bit there. Add a little fluorescent. Initially, I wasn't very keen on the fluorescence. It just seemed to be a little too day glow-esque. But I really do love them. They really bring a nice little punch of color. And the blue. It's a little bit of a greeny blue. I didn't need the push pin. Okay, so here's my ancient warrior. Oh, that turned out nice. I'll extend this line a little bit, right to the edge. And here he is again. And also do a little bit with my goddess friend here. Just a little bit down here. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that gives an interesting contrast. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this over the next little while. It's hard to stop now that it's getting really interesting, or more interesting. I want to change my palette up, though. I'll keep a little bit of green going. And let's get some of the warm colors in here too. Hopefully they don't mix into a kind of a mud, but we can always fix that as well. This hot pink might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. Never bad to have a little hot pink in there. So where is my, oh, here she is. My goddess with the raised hands. I'll add to this side because that side got a little bit dark. Yeah, brings her out a little bit more. Do the same with this guy. Just on the back side. How about here? I can tell when my voice gets low and I'm just kind of talking to myself that I'm in a zone. It's a great place to be for me because I'm just working with the images. I do one more over here. Just trying to draw out as much of this paint as I can. I really like it when the paint builds up, you know, layer after layer. I have to be careful not to just focus on the objects, but to allow the background to emerge as well. Yeah, well, so far so good. I'll be continuing to work on these a little bit longer, but for now, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for joining me in my studio. So I'm so happy that you are joining me today and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.